This morning I was telling you guys how much I like the cafe latte and the roasted peanut. So today I'm going to make a mug cake that's going to have both of those in it plus peanut butter because I love peanut butter. So we need a mug. Here's my mug. And I always spray it, whether or not you need it. I always do just in case it would stick on. So I'm going to spray it with some olive oil. Alright, so it's all good, nice and in there. It shouldn't stick in there at all. Then what I'm going to do, I know you can mix it in the cup. I don't want to mix it in the cup. I'm actually going to be grabbing a different thing to mix it in. Oh, it's right here. This is my favorite cup. So I'm going to be using my favorite cup to mix it. So, going to have that there. What you need, just like a regular meal, you need 2 scoops of the Formula 1 powder. So, the first one is that cafe latte. This will have 1 scoop. So I'm just going to take my scoop, plop it in there. My kid is stuck, I think. He's trying to figure out the walker, and he's going down the hallway. He gets stuck in the pet's room, and he tries his hardest to make it in, but then can't figure out how to back up and maneuver to turn around. So I might have to get him in a second. All right, the second Formula 1 is that roasted peanut one. So I'm going to take that and take a scoop and put it on in there. Alright, and we are going to take a little break. You're actually going to come right with me. We are going to go and get the kid. Come on, let's back it on up. Turn around. Are you happy? Alright, there's the kid. He's free. Alright, back to where we were. So we have the 2 scoops of the Formula 1 and a greased mug right now. Next, we are going to take cocoa powder. So here's the cocoa powder that I have. We're going to take 1 tablespoon of it. So here's my tablespoon. I'm just going to take 1 and put it right in that cup. All right, next, we're going to need an egg. I forgot to get an egg. So, you're going to come with me again to go get an egg. Watch out, buddy. Thank you. He's helping me close the door. He's trying to get in there, actually, but I'm telling myself he's helping to close the door. All right, so I'm going to take an egg from here. Crack it, and I'm going to put it right in there too. Alright, next, 1 tablespoon of milk. So here's my milk. I always use Skim Milk. So I'm going to actually just use that same tablespoon that I did for the cocoa powder, and I'm going to do that for this as well. So here's my tablespoon of milk. Next, I need 1 more tablespoon. It calls for 2 tablespoons of sugar, but what I like to do is I'm just going to do 1 tablespoon of maple syrup instead. So here's my maple syrup, and I'm going to use that same tablespoon because it's all going to get mixed in together anyways. Here is my tablespoon of maple syrup. Alright, so I have all of this in my cup. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix this all together. So I'm going to use that mixer, that handheld mixer that I mix with my for my shakes as well. And I'm going to use that and mix it all up. Excuse you. Boys, I tell ya. Alright, so it's going in here. And my cup is extra tall, so it won't get all over. That's one thing. If you guys do use handheld mixers, make sure your cups are tall enough and wide enough at the bottom. Alright, I honestly love this thing. It works so good. Alright, so I'm just going to unplug that and put that right in the sink to be washed. So I have my cup, everything's mixed. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put most of this in my mug. Not all of it, but most of it. So I'm going to pour it in. I'm going to leave maybe about, let's see, I'm maybe going to use just over half in my cup. Then I'm going to take the peanut butter. I'm just going to add, I would say a teaspoon, but this is way over a teaspoon. But you should only add maybe about a teaspoon or so. But I'm going to use closer to a tablespoon and put it on in here. I love peanut butter. And then I'm going to use the rest of my stuff. I'm just going to stir this with a spoon to make sure it's all together good. And to get the rest of that peanut butter off to make sure that you don't waste any of it. Alright, so we have all this. So I'm going to take it and pour that right over the peanut butter. Alright, I want to make sure we get it all in there. I'm going to show you guys right now. Elijah loves it when I cook. This is his spot. He's like the dogs. He has his spot, and he's waiting for his food, right? You're so excited. All right, he knows I'm cooking. He knows it's about time to eat, so he's excited. All right, so we have everything in here now. You don't want to overcook it. So we're going to put it in maybe about 50 seconds or so. So the microwave is right behind here. So I might have to move this just a little bit just so I can get in here real quick. All right, we're going to do it for about 50 seconds. So I'm just going to stop it at 50 seconds. And this is so good. This is like a whole meal in a mug. So you can have this for breakfast. You can have it, you know, for your lunch, for your dinner. What we are going to do is Elijah and I are he's going to have a little bit of it, and I'm going to have some, and then when my husband comes home, he's going to have a little bit too, so we can still have a little snack with that too, because Elijah loves to eat, and so do we. So we might have a little bit of extra protein tonight for our supper anyways. I've already had 2 shakes. This is kind of something more of like a meal and a dessert type thing. So, all right, 10 more seconds. Elijah's waiting. Are you ready, bud? All right, I'm going to take it out. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. All right, here it is in here. It's not sticking on the sides because of that. Well, I'm telling myself it's because of the olive oil, but in reality, it just probably doesn't. I've just never done it without it. Okay, so then what I'm going to do, I'm going to come over here and grab a bowl. And I'm going to just turn this upside down. It should flap out really easily. So here's my bowl. There we go. All right, 1 second. So Elijah is so excited. All right, so here it is right now. And if you know me, you know that I like the whipped stuff. So I'm going to put some of the fat-free whipped cream on it. So here it is. And oh my gosh, it looks so good. There's our mug cake. So Elijah's excited. He gets something healthy. You can see him. I hope it's cool enough. But he will have a little taste. We have a fork. He knows it's done. All right. Let's see. Just want it to cool off a little bit for him. All right, so here's his bite. Can you see him? All right, buddy, are you ready? Here it comes. Yummy. Let's see right here. There, you want some more. Do you like it? All right, so this is our mug cake. Again, you can do this with all different Formula 1 flavors. You can mix and match if you'd like. It always comes out like this. It's really, really good when it comes out. It's fluffy just like cake. Same thing with pancakes. If you make it, they always turn out awesome. So we are going to get going. I'm going to go give him some more because that is what he's actually crying for. Here, you'll see he loves it. I'll give him one more bite real quick. You ready? Ready? Yummy. All right. It is, again, Elijah approved. He loves these. All right, thank you guys. If you guys are ever interested in any Herbalife products, feel free to let me know. We have a catalog. I have my website. I will post my link on the video as well, or on any pages too. You should be able to see it on my Facebook page. Feel free to go on there, see some of the products. Also, you can contact me directly too. Message me. We can look into getting you 20% off. We can even get up to 50% off. So feel free to let me know, ask questions if you're interested in it, and have a great rest of your day.